Yo people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for your Chelsea versus Dinamo Zagreb review. 2-1 win at Stamford Bridge. Listen, we did not make it easy for ourselves. I thought I was going to get a nice, easy, calm and coasted victory. Lovely performance, beautiful champagne football, you know, some young players in there glittered and glamoured around, but I didn't get any of it really in terms of that last part. But what I did get was a shock to my brain cells immediately when early on, first 10 minutes, we're 1-0 down. And I'm thinking to myself, please, can I just have a peaceful watch along for once? Can I just have some normality, some sanity, some compassion, please, for my mental health? We are suffering so much. But yeah, man, we concede and it's so poor. You know, the ball comes in from that right-hand side. And we don't win the first header with Azpilicueta, and then the second header, there's nobody even challenging. You know, nobody's man marking the number 9, the main man, the striker. Nobody's marking him, and he heads it in, and it's 1-0. So, but when I saw the lineup as well, on top of that, I thought to myself, this goal that we're conceding shouldn't be happening. Then I thought to myself, well, if you're 1-0 down, but you've played a load of young players and there's not many star-studded internationals on the pitch, then fair enough, that can happen. But I looked at our team again, and I thought to myself, well, this is rather strong, especially when you have a free hit. You know, you have a free match. There's no competitive nature to it because we've already topped the group. That's guaranteed. We have Arsenal on Sunday at 12 o'clock. I said to myself, wow, this is a great opportunity to rest, to rotate, to look after some soldiers, but we didn't. We decided to go full strength. We have paid the price in some respects with an injury or two today, but it is where it is. And yeah, I just didn't expect that from Potter. You know, we didn't even really see any youngsters on the bench. There was no Lewis Hall, there was no Rankin, there was nobody. But it is what it is. I was very disappointed not to see Brozier from the start. I have to say, I feel like that's the one player that I was just desperate to see. I think a lot of you guys as well want to see Brozier, but he wants to go strong. Maybe he's got some of the prize money coming his way if we win the match, which we did. Maybe the UEFA coefficient ranking as well. I don't know. That might help us in the future qualify for Champions League more often. Maybe. Just maybe he wanted to get over the absolute horror show that was Brighton at the weekend and bounce back with a guaranteed win. I don't know. But, you know, it was a little bit of a disappointment there, but it is what it is. We move. After the goal was conceded, we responded, of course. You know, we started to kick the ball about like normal human beings again and actually, you know, fashion some good chances. And to be honest, we have to speak on Zakaria because, yes, he come off injured and that's a massive, massive disappointment. And out of the corner of my eye, I see him speaking on BT Sport there on his post-match interview. Him coming off injured is a disappointment, and I don't know the severity of it as I'm recording this now. But he had a really good performance today. Not just a goal, but he looked good. You know, he was good in possession. I thought he was calm, composed. I thought he was obviously that extra stature and, you know, that imposing figure in midfield that we have lacked and we have missed over the years. And it's great to see him get his opportunity. Now, it is Dinamo Zagreb, so of course, you know, but the reason why I give him that extra credit is because, let's be real, this is his first game since Juventus. This is his first game since last season for club. For country, he's had a few off-the-bench cameo appearances, but for club, he hasn't played a single game this season. So to have to get to grips with even the tempo of a game like this, just to, no, you know, he's got no match sharpness. So he's come in here and he's put in a good performance, and I think he can take a lot from that. I'd love to see him against Man City in the Carabao Cup next week. And then we go from there. I don't think he'll start against Arsenal, but maybe you let me know in the comments down below. Would you start Zakaria against Arsenal based on what you saw tonight? It's an interesting question. I guess we have injury issues. It's not like as if Kova's fully fit. He is already carrying something. So let me know what you think. But we create chances, man. And for me, you know, I'll start with obviously, you know, the goals because they were nice goals to score. I think, you know, Mason Mount gets an assist today. Aubameyang gets an assist. Sterling, nice finish into the corner. Zakaria's goal kind of just bumbles into the net. So, nice goals. Sterling, you could see it meant a lot to him. Obviously, he's been under a little bit of criticism, under some heat. He gets his goal, but he could have scored more. Two guys today were robbed of assists. Pulisic, when he came on, created two great chances for Gallagher, which Mount was involved in as well. I thought he was very good today in that kind of 8 free role, in that right side 8 a lot of the time. And Kai Havertz was really good today. You know, you could see the confidence. That's 3 games on the bounce now where he's been involved GA-wise. And of course, as well, he's had good performances. And obviously today, you know, I don't think he gets an assist, but he had 2 clear-cut opportunities created. Same as Salzburg, he created a few clear-cut opportunities. Today, he should have had an assist, man. Wonderful ball. This whip that he put on the ball for Sterling was beautiful. Sterling just unfortunately doesn't make the right contact and misses the opportunity. And then Sterling has one of the worst misses you could possibly have, man. And then Gallagher says, you know what, I'ma do better than that. I'm going to make it even worse later on. He has an even worse miss. I don't even know. You tell me whose miss was worse. Sterling, who ballooned it over the bar, kind of leant back. You never should do that. He leaned back, lean back, the song, and put it over the bar, right in front of goal. Really should have scored. And then Gallagher, again, Pulisic, really good chance created down the left. Pulls it back for Gallagher and he just shoots it straight at the keeper when it looked easier to put it anywhere else but in front of the keeper. So some really big opportunities missed. Aubameyang today, I will say with his performance, I felt like he was the only kind of guy up there who didn't really look sharp. He looked a bit rusty, looked a bit rough around the edges. It didn't really look smooth. It looked wasn't very refined. It was a very rusty, messy, discombobulated, dysfunctional performance. Just not really bad, but just heavy touch and just things looked clunky when it hit him off, moments on the ball just didn't look right. Didn't look right today. So yeah, but we made our substitutions. Pulisic comes on, has a great impact. Pulisic again coming off the bench, making a difference. Maybe he could be our super sub, you never know. Again, you can see that he's trying to show Potter that he can bring something, a contribution to the team. He's had some decent cameos since he's come in. Obviously, he's playing for the World Cup as well with the US and he's in England's group there. So he's still got things to work for him and play for. He had a great cameo come and helped us create loads of opportunities. I love the little combination play of him and Mason Mount down the right-hand side. I thought that was really good. Kai Havertz, like I said earlier, I mentioned him again because the confidence that he showed towards the majority of that first half, little flicks, little tricks, lovely little flicks over round the corner, over people's heads, lovely to see. The one thing I will say with Kai, we've seen two really good performances and obviously a nice goal against Brighton. What we need now, Arsenal on Sunday. I want to see Kai man of the match. I'm saying it right here, right now. I don't know if I'm going to get it, but that is what I want to see. I want to see him now stand up in a game like that. And I'll say why in a game like that is because you're coming up against your Sakas, your Odegaards, your Martinellis, your Salibas. These are in your age group. When you used to go to school and you used to play against your year, but if your school was big enough, you would have 2, 3, 4 classes in your year in secondary school and you play against them and it would be like, rivalry. I need Kai to take this shit personally. I know Mason will. Take this shit personally. That these table-topping twats are getting spoken about like they're the God's grace. I need you to come and show these man that you not only are at their level, but better when you're on your own game. So, yeah, man, there's a lot of young players coming out there for Arsenal at Stamford Bridge trying to strut their stuff and take points. And I'm trying to take problems. I'm trying to take more problems, more carnage. I want an absolute shithousery performance from Kai in that match. I know he did it against Tottenham. He showed that grit, that dog. I need that against Arsenal. I need you to ruffle some feathers, dog. So, yeah, man, I just want to see Kai. I want to see Kai and some of the other young guys stand up, man, because it's a clash. And listen, our academy is superior, so I'm trying to see a madness from the Cobham boys as well. But yeah, Aubameyang could have had a chance for himself, but his touch was a bit heavy. Like I said, Gallagher missed a few opportunities. When I check my nerd notepad, the big thing that stands out for me is obviously, yes, we didn't see any young players today. It was a shame no Lewis Hall. But another thing that stands out is that Chilwell, hamstring injury, shit. You know what I mean? Like, Zakaria goes off, cool. He's not really been playing a lot anyway. Hopefully he's okay. But Chilwell picked up a big hamstring injury. He's holding his left hamstring. Looks like he could be out for maybe more than a couple of weeks. I don't know. I haven't got any confirmation. I assume it's going to be minimum a couple of weeks. Someone in the live chat was saying Kessie had a similar injury yesterday. He was out 4-6 weeks confirmed. So, not only risk, obviously, World Cup, yes, but for Chelsea, that means that we're now, very much lacking any depth in that area. That's Cucurella or bust, and Cucurella's obviously been going through the ups and downs. So hopefully he stands up and he's counted for now, because it looks like, Chilwell definitely won't play against Arsenal now after picking up that injury, and it's a shame. I thought he had some moments in this match where he showed some bright things, and yeah, it's a shame. Today, overall, I would say that the scoreline doesn't really represent what the result should have been in terms of the way that we played. Should have won this game like 4-5-1, guys. We had loads of chances, missed some sitters. We started atrociously, but nothing game. The only thing I will say is I'm a bit disappointed that Potter didn't play any young players. I'm not going to lie. I would have liked to have seen Brozier from the start. I would have liked to seen some of the youth academy on the bench, but the bench was, fully star-studded with the usuals and the seniors. So I guess maybe there's no space. You wouldn't leave any of them at home or anything. So it is what it is. If this momentum carries on into Arsenal and we win, then hey, that's brilliant. And that's hopefully what we get. So yeah, big up your damn selves. Make sure let me know what you think in the comments down below with some of the questions that I've posed in this conversation. And yeah, smash up the likes. I really appreciate all the support. Big up to everybody on that watch along. You guys were sick. Not sick as a dog, like cough cough. You guys were actually like, you were the shit. You were good. Not shit as in, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, smash up the likes. Leave a comment down below if you can. I'll be down there responding. All you can eat Chelsea will be tomorrow. Big up your damn selves. And I'll see y'all in a bit. Peace, dog.